Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. My name is Lara, and today is going to be a project pan video. Pretty proud of myself because last update I finished so many products, but I was still very optimistic about the next update because I had a couple of things that were like almost finished. So I was like, next time I think that I'm actually going to have just as many items that I finished. And I was even thinking maybe I should actually change how frequently I do these updates, because before I thought I would do them every 2 months. So beginning of March, beginning of May, beginning of July kind of thing. Because I only post once a week, and so otherwise it would be like literally every fourth video is a project pan, and that's just a lot of project pan content. But I know that video did really well, and also I know that people really enjoy project pan content, and because I finished so many things in this past month, I decided, what the heck, I'm just going to film another project pan video 1 month after. So for this month, I'm not sticking to the every 2 months rule, but I think in future I'll go back to every 2 months. We'll see how it goes. All this to say, I finished a lot of products in this update. So I'm going to start off with the products I emptied because I think that that's the most exciting, and then I will move on to the products that I didn't empty. I know that some people leave that to the end, but I just think it's the most exciting, so we're gonna start with it. I know what I'm most excited about. This is the Fox in a Box Hard Candy Blush, and I thought that I would probably finish this time because I was actually getting rid of one of the colors in here. So there was 4 different colors. The first one, there was 3 blushes and 1 bronzer. I finished the bronzer first, and then I realized one of the blush colors I didn't like, and then I realized another of the blush colors I didn't like. So really the only blush color that I finished was one of them, but I had hit pan on the other 2 as well, so it's fine. There you are. This is the full finished blush. By the end of this, I was putting it literally everywhere on my face because I wanted to finish it so bad. I was doing like nose blush, I was using this as an eyeshadow, I was using this as like bronzer. Like, this is what I used to put around the sides of my face because I just wanted to be rid of it. I felt like this was one of my oldest blushes, and I felt like I'd been working on it for so long only using this blush. So I finished another blush, very excited about that. What is next? Let's talk about this moisturizer. So this is actually the first product that I've ever cut open like this. I've had moisturizers in similar packaging in the past, and I just haven't really bothered. But with this one, I decided to try it, and oh my god, there was so much product in here that I was only able to get once I had opened it up. Like, it lasted, I think, another week like that, and that was with me using like a lot of product every day, just trying to finish it off, because frankly, it was starting to dry up. You can see. Imagine that there is product in there, but you have it open for a week, right? Like, it was kind of closed like this, but there was still air getting in. So the product itself started to dry up. I don't know if that's unavoidable, but there was just so much product left. There was nothing I could do about that. Alas, I finished it. I had 2 of these, so this was my second because I loved it so much that I bought a backup. I used to do this a lot. Suffice to say, I will not be buying this again, not least of all the reason not least of all. Aveeno's not cruelty free, but also I'm just over this product. I think I lean much more towards trying new products than I used to. Before, I would just repurchase a product if I really liked it, but now I feel like I just rather try new things for the most part. And the last product I emptied, this was another one that, like, thank God I finally finished it. This was actually only a sample. This was from Laura Mercier. I just had 2 samples of the translucent setting powder. It says that they're both translucent, but do not believe that. One was the glow powder and the other was just the regular one. Now, I have tried the regular one before I have it, so I decided to try the other one first, the glow powder, and let me show you the difference in these colors. Can you see? Like, it says that they're both translucent, but I don't believe that. This is clearly a darker shade, and on top of that, it was like shimmery. I don't think you can see from here, but I took some pictures. I'm just putting it on my fingers to show you that the color was like a highlight, not a setting powder. So whenever I would put it on my face, it would make like my whole forehead under my eyes all shimmery. I don't know who's going for that look, but it is not me. I hated hated? Yeah, I hated this product. I just really wanted to use it up. And it's kind of funny because once I finished that, I went to use the other one. This is the one that I have, and it was just such a relief going back to this product. It made me love it even more because I was comparing it to such a bad product. Still very much love this Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm just so happy to be using a product that I like again. This is now in the project pan, so I will be panning it, but I am so far very much enjoying using it. The glow one, I've never heard anyone talk about this. I didn't even know that there was another version, but do not recommend at all. I don't know who would like that product. At the end of the video, I will talk about the products that I'm going to bring in for the next month project pan. Okay, so that was actually all the products that I finished. I thought that there would be a fourth one, but it's taking me way longer to finish than I thought. Apologies, everyone. Somehow I miscount every single time or something. I don't know what's going on. I forgot one of the items in my project pan, and this was an item that I actually finished, and I was like working hard towards finishing because I wanted to have finished it by the time I made this video, and I forgot about it. But here it is. I finished a lipstick. I don't find lipstick one of the hardest items to pan just because I can put it on like literally 20 times a day. So I think I flew through this one pretty quickly, maybe a couple of months, whereas bronzer I'll use once a day, right? But anyways, this was from Maybelline. Didn't like it, but didn't hate it, so I was able to get through it. It's called Pink Freeze. I will not be scooping out the inside because I know there's a lot more in there and I just don't care enough to use it up completely. I'm sorry, I don't. At least I finished it. I thought I was gonna have to just declutter this, but I was like, you know what? Lipsticks are not difficult to pan. Let's just try it for this 1 month, and I did it. However, if I was maybe less ambitious, then I think I could consider it finished by now. This is the NYX Wonder Stick. So I actually got to the sort of bottom of the product and then I scooped some out. And there was so much product in there. There was a ton in there. I don't know why it went so deep. But basically I scraped it out. I put it into this little paint pot container that I have. It looks really strange in there. But that is taking forever to use up. And also I've realized that I feel like I keep having this revelation. I just don't like bronzer. I think that's a really unpopular opinion, but whenever I choose, I use bronzer most days just because I'm trying to use it up, obviously, but whenever I choose not to use it, like today, I feel like I just look so much better. And I'm like, why do I even bother using bronzer? I just compare my face to the past couple videos. I just think I just look better without bronzer. Maybe I've never tried the right bronzer. It's just frustrating, like forcing myself to use bronzer, but I just don't like it. So that's that. Okay, let's do a couple of products that I didn't finish this month. This is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer Powder. Very old. If you feel like you recognize this from back in 2010, you're right. I got pretty good progress on this recently because since I finished that Fox in a Box blush, this is what I have been using pretty much every day, but the pan is not progressing as fast as it was when I first hit pan. I actually considered taking this out of the project just because it's a shimmery blush. It's got sort of gold specks in it and it's really pretty and I don't really have anything else like that, but at the same time it's so old that like I should just get it out of my collection, even if I really, really enjoy it. The next is another blush. I've maybe reached for this like a handful of times, so this probably hasn't seen any difference whatsoever. I'm just really trying to finish off my other blushes. And also, I feel like it's just hard for me to focus on more than one blush at a time. I basically just wear one every single day. Maybe I'll get bored of that, but right now I haven't yet. And then this one, completely opaque. I have no idea how to measure how much is left, but I do feel like this is getting lower. I think we're in like the bottom quarter now, I would say, of how much is left. I'm still enjoying this. I like the way that it feels on my face, but I don't really know if I notice a difference when I'm using it versus when I don't. Kind of feel that way about a lot of products. Is that everything? I hear sirens a lot because there's a fire station like literally a block away, and I can never tell if it's going to be picked up on camera. So I shall continue. Also, I just posted the video about why I'm struggling with my makeup no buy right now, and all of these really lovely comments are coming in, so thank you so much. I think you're kinder to me than I am to myself. Like when I have a product, even if I hate it, for example this one, I just try to work through it because I don't like throwing products out, but you're all like, life is short, just get something you enjoy. There's no point using something you hate, which, thank you. And it's also nice to hear about your struggles with your own low buys or no buys. Back to the video at hand. Okay, the next things I'm going to talk about haven't seen any progress. You know what, that's being too nice about it. I haven't touched these things at all, so I don't even know if there's a point in showing them. I think I might have to take some of these out of the project because I'm clearly not reaching for them. The first is this eyeshadow quad, but it's a trio now because there's 3 colors left. I just haven't been reaching for this. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna keep this in 1 more month, and if I don't wear it, then it's out. Another thing, well, it's opaque. It's not that I haven't been using it. You just won't be able to see a difference. It is the Tarte foundation that I really, really dislike because it is not at all my color. I'm actually not even wearing it today. I'm just wearing a concealer because I'm so fed up with that foundation. I have one other foundation, but it's like super, super heavy coverage. I'm just struggling with base products right now. But yeah, right now, all I'm wearing on my face is concealer. And I think it looks, frankly, better than it does when I wear that foundation. So I'm not gonna show it because I've been using it, but it's opaque. And another thing is a bronzer. I have a bronzer in my project pan, but I haven't touched it at all because I'm trying to use up this NYX Wonder Stick. I'm going to keep in the bronzer for this month because I'm about to finish that one, and so then I will move on to that one, even though I don't like bronzer. And with that foundation, I'm just going to take the foundation out of the project pan because I don't want to stress myself about just having to use it. So let's talk about the new things that I'm bringing into the project this month. The first is I wanted to bring in 1 skincare product just because I have actually 11 items in this project pan because the 11th was the moisturizer. So to replace that, I have this day serum. This is from Elizabeth Grant. This is one of those items that I'm like, I don't know where this came from. I don't know how long I've had it. This was just like in a bag somewhere and it's fine, but I don't really notice a difference. This is just another step in my skincare morning routine, and this is the one product in there that I feel like I want to use up as soon as possible. Other than that, I'm quite happy with my skincare routine. I feel like every single month I mess up with the number. I'm like, this month I have 10 products and I actually have 11, and the next month I was like, this month I have 11 products and I actually had 10. Anyways, hopefully I counted right this time. Okay, so you can see this is a double-ended stick. On the other side is a highlight. It's literally not a highlight. I don't know what they're on about. This is a concealer. Why don't I try to use this as a concealer? Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I have been using this as an eyelid primer, just as like setting a base down on my eyelids. It's not great, I'm gonna tell you that much. But I don't know how else to use this because this is not a highlight on me. So I'm trying to use it up, but honestly, I'm not seeing much progress considering I use this every single day of the week. So yeah, I'm just gonna start slathering this all over my face. See if that works, see if it uses up faster, see if it works as a concealer. Maybe I'll try it on my eyebrows. Anything other than a highlight, literally. I also finished an eyeliner last month. It was my favorite little NYX brown eyeliner in Cafe. This is a CoverGirl eyeliner that is kind of a similar color, but I don't like it nearly as much as that one. It's fine, it's passable. There it is. I think it's a bit darker than I would like. I have a lot left, but I do use this multiple times a week, so this could be finished by the end of the year for sure, which is not as lofty a goal as the rest of these items. Do I have anything else? Oh yes, I have a primer. This is a little sample primer of the Tarte Quench Hydrating Base. I have tried this in many different ways. I've tried it some days putting it on one half of my face and no primer on the other half of my face, and I literally see no difference between the two halves. It's not a problem, it's fine, but it just literally makes no difference. So I think I have to put this in my project pan in order to use it up because otherwise I'm not gonna bother. But it is a sample, so it shouldn't take too long. I think we're done. Okay, that is it for my project pan this month. This has been my 3rd project pan video this year, but my 2nd update, and the next one I will be doing 2 months from now, I think, just because I don't want there to be like too much project pan content on my channel. I want other videos to be in there as well. Let me know how you thought I did. I'm pretty impressed with my progress this month, but not on the bronzer front. Really not cutting it on the bronzer front. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and let me know what other content you like to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.